Good morning to our advisor, Ma'am Evangeline Mepeco, DBA, and to our panel chairman, Dr. Bernardo Plasha, and to our panel members, Ma'am Cecilia Dari Maed and Ma'am Suesa Poche, and to our accountant, Sir Mark Regan Lumapat, and to our editor, Ma'am Liwana Lial. And I'm Mr. Resty John Orcales, Miss Anne Rose Nukulan, and Miss Siti Nashrama Picard, Miss Shelo Lorbian Recetas, and Miss Priscilla Enario, and we are the Group 1. And our business proposal is Quick Eats Era. Situational analysis. Bread in all its various forms, it is the most widely consumed food in the world. Not only it is an important source of carbohydrates, it also portable and compact, which helps to explain why it has been an integral part of our diet for 1,000 years. In fact, recent scholarship suggests humans started baking based on at least 30,000 years ago. Early humans made bread by mixing crushed grains with water and spreading the mixtures on stones to bake in the sand. Similar mixture were baked in hot ashes. Nowadays, through discovering, exploring, and imagination, an individual can create different styles of a new taste that maybe catch attention other people to taste it. In this society today, bread is the second option when there is no other food to fill our stomach. Sometimes after we eat our meal, we are craving bread too. Eating too much leads toward obesity. Obesity increases the risk for respiratory problems, including asthma and shortness of breath. The proponents of decided to conduct a study help individuals maintain the balanced diet. The project study to be established involved food cart to serve veggie fruit bread packet that feels sweetness but nutritious as usual. K drives and K barriers. Quick Eats Era will be conveniently located within Tagum City. The food that will be served would be affordable. Quick Eats Era maintains sanitation and cleanliness within the surrounding and the food production itself. Customers can enjoy themselves and be comfortable because of good area with a friendly and approachable staff. A paper plate production for the customer will be added of takeout product. Veggie fruit bread packet use paper plate instead plastic bag for carrying takeout order. There are control barriers that can affect our sales and operation. The existing competition and the government regulations such as increase of tax, price of product, and possible salary increase and the employers can affect the income of this business. Target market. The proponents' target market are the residents of young adult in the urban areas within age of 15 to 49 in Tagum City, especially in downtown area. Most of it is to meet the needs and wants of individuals, mostly of those who are craving and snacks with the best quality and affordable products. Competition. Business exists in a competitive environment. Bakeries are in fierce competition with each other to provide the best possible value for money. High quality appetizing breads and if offer the most suitable range product of their customers. They are really noteworthy about profit and customer satisfaction, but into making the community health-wise. SWOT analysis. Strengths. Quick Eats Era will provide excellent customer service and a strong employee attitude. In order to have an effective and efficient employee to be hired, we will have to conduct first an interview and then to identify such factor. We have to initiate the demo to meet our required skill. For modification in the product services to meet customer service demand, our small business can adjust better than a large business. Another strength is to feel the taste of our products when compared to the competition. We'll initially establish a sense of curiosity, followed by the value of money, reputation, and eventually loyal fellow bread lovers and connoisseurs. There is an abundant supply of the raw materials in the market is another strength of our business. Weaknesses. Quick Eats Era will be offering veggie fruit bread packet, but we have financial limitation which is difficult to get enough funds for the operation, and because of that, we can only produce limited product available, which is the customers cannot choose more options. Opportunities. Quick Eat Sarap identified opportunities like increasing the number of target customers due to increasing population at Tagum City, also the use of advanced technologies that give greater advantage to attract customers by posting on social media, vlogging, and other aspects of advertising to spread the said products that we sell. Threats. Quick Eat Sarap identified threats like whether increasing the number of competitors and economic issues. Whether possessed as a threat of the business, there is a need of ensure to backup plan for those days. Where weather is not comparing in the business, favored due to climate change. Proponents must be prepared to the unpredictable weather while maintaining to eat the affordable and delicious product and services for the customers will be served. Another identified threat is the increasing the number of competitors. There is a need to create brand awareness. This is really business can replace it. Existing competitors of the market as well as the sneak competitors joining make the competitors becomes more intense. And also economic issues that we cannot change due to inconsistency of supply and demand of the economy, and the prices will be affected. Business concept. Quick Eat Sarap will be open onto all season. The proposed business will be named Quick Eat Sarap to easily catch the attention of our target customers. The location of our proposed business is accessible and conveniently located at Old City Hall, Osmeña Street, Tagum City, to attract our different target customer age from 15 to 49, both professionals and others.
I'm Ms. Priscilla, and here I will discuss the overview of the business concept. Quick Eat Sarap is a food cart that serves snacks. The operation of our business will be from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. It will serve takeout orders. Most Filipinos are attracted on warm products, especially those young adults. Business objectives. To establish Quick Eat Sarap in Tagum City. Specific objectives. First, to determine the demand level of the proposed project. Second, to determine the supply of the product. Third, to determine the starting investment capital of the proposed project. Last, to formulate trending tables for operating expenses, sales profit, and financial statements. Business name. The business name is Quick Eat Sarap. The owners came up with the name to quickly catch the attention of customers and quickly serve handy snacks. And last, to formulate trending tables for operating expenses, sales profit, financial statements, and financial ratios. Business name. The business name is Quick Eat Sarap. The owners came up with the name to quickly catch the attention of customers and quickly serve handy snacks. Unique quality. From the well-loved pandesal, Filipinos have grown to like different variety of breads. From the usual sweet variants that satisfy their sweet tooth cravings to savory ones. This fondness for baked treats open opportunities for entrepreneurs to build business, innovate, and explore the endless possibilities in baking. Those involved in baking business have noted that it's a rewarding and a profitable venture. Pointed out that baked products are sure sellers because everyone practically eats bread, and it is almost always the choice as a convenient on-the-go food. To introduce a new variety of bread in the market, the proponents present the veggie fruit bread packets. This bread with vegetable or fruit filling of choice, particularly mango and squash. The proponents will be open for more filling suggestion as the business goes on. It is a bread that is good for everyone who loves to eat bread, fruits, and vegetables as their snack. Business structure. The form of the business is a sole proprietorship, which is the simplest business form under which one can operate the business. The low cost of forming a sole proprietorship is the new reason why entrepreneurs choose to operate this form of business.
I'm Miss Anders Arnukulan. I will discuss our chapter 2. Viability. The viability of the business, Quick Eat Sarap, can be measured through a projected financial position and performance that will be presented in the financial aspect. Through surveys, we can say that our business will be viable for there will be enough loyal customers who find their product satisfactory. Also, the uniqueness of the proposed product and the accessibility of its location at Old City Hall, Osmeña Street, Tagum City is likely to influence demand and viability of the project. The marketing aspect. The marketing aspect is the lifeblood of the feasibility study, wherein the researchers determine the demand and supply and the price as necessary data and the computation of the projected financial statements. The historical data on demand for 5 years was gathered through interviews with customers, but the historical data on supply was taken through interviews with the supplier. For the projected demand, supply, and price, the product used weighted moving average method in the computation. For the promotion of the business, the first step was to make a poster as an innovative and cost-effective way of getting our message in front of people. With the help of our employees, we will be giving flyers as a good way to advertise our business. We will be posting also in the social media to gain exposure, especially by using social media in the promotion of the products. Pricing. The proponents choose to cost pricing where the price of the product is the production cost plus a set amount of markup based on how much profit or return the company desires. The company provides excellent customer service accompanied with much affordable pricing but with a price on its quality. To quickly respond to the customer's inquiries and for them to feel like people, not numbers. And also, we build likable brand for the people to be perceived in our company and not just what we say about what our brand is. The strategies. Promotion. The proponents will use the questionnaire survey to make it well known to their target market. Quick Eat setup will display tarpaulin in front of their card. The place. The business will be located in the downtown area of Tagum City. The place has a big impact to the success of the business, for it is accessible to most possible customers as it will be located at Old City Hall, Osmeña Street, Tagum City.
I am Miss Siti Nashrema Pikarat. I will discuss the management aspect. The form of the business is a sole proprietorship, which is the simplest business form, under which one can operate the business. The low cost of forming a sole proprietorship is the reason why entrepreneurs choose to operate this form of business. This aspect is one of the important aspects in establishing a business as a human resource is very important resource in an organization. The personnel are as follows. Job description. Manager allocates human and material resources and direct the operation of the business, plans for the future and try to determine the most effective and efficient ways to achieve goals, keeps records daily sales, and analyzes variance. Cashier or vendor, responsible on receiving and disbursing cash, provides pricing information by answering questions, maintaining monthly, weekly, and daily report of transactions. Cook, responsible in cooking menu or orders and making sure that the quality and measurement of the ingredients are properly done. Assistant cook. The cook's assistant provides support and performs duties such as maintaining supplies, handling leftovers, preparing foods, cleaning the kitchen, keeping cooking utensils organized, and plating dishes. Bookkeeper, responsible for producing various financial reports and records the transaction such as income and outgoings and posting them to various aspects. Personal policies. First, employees are expected to come 10 minutes before work time. Second, employees are required to wear proper uniform. Third, employees must adhere to the time and policy to prevent absences. Fourth, employees should submit a formal letter 3 days prior to date of absences in case of intended leave. Fifth, employees committing 3 consecutive absences without valid reason will be subject for suspension or termination. Sixth, employees are expected to maintain mutual respect with the employees, staff, and to the clients. Seventh, employees are expected to be approachable and accommodating to the customers. Eighth, employees are expected to give a smile as well as a good service. satisfaction to customers at all times. 9. Employees are required to smile while greeting customers coming in and delivering orders or when greeting the leaving customers. Kitchen and food policies. First, kitchen area must be cleaned before and after use. Second, all the materials that have been used must be washed and sanitized before they are returned to their appropriate place. Third, food must be placed in a safe and sanitary area to avoid contamination or spoilage. Fourth, food handlers must be observed proper arrangement as well as the cleanliness of the area before and after leaving the workstation. Salaries and benefits. We are committed to give importance to salaries and benefits of our employees by giving their monthly salaries, overtime fee, incentives, and compliance with labor laws, as well as ensuring PhilHealth, Pag-ibig, and SSS contribution are on time and without malice. It shows that we have respect and concern for their well-being and want to ensure the PhilHealth of our employees. Production aspect. This aspect shows the prices of utensils, machineries, and supplies needed to be operated in the proposed project. Production in contemporary times basically refer to creation of products or service, of transformation of resources into a finished physical product or goods needed by the market or consumer. The following are production needs of Quick Eats Sarap.
I'm Michelle Lorgan-Rosides, and I will discuss the production process. Veggie fruit bread packet. Ingredients: mango and squash jam, eggs, cooking oil, bread crumbs. Opening procedure. First, prepare all tools and utensils to be used. Second, air dry all tools and utensils and place them in the proper places. Make sure they are completely dried before using them. Bread preparation process. First, take all jam from the chiller. Second, place 2 white eggs into a clean mixing bowl and beaten. Third, take a slice of bread and flatten with a rolling pin. Fourth, spread the jam on each slice of the flattened bread. Fifth, roll the bread tightly. Sixth, deep roll bread in 2 beaten eggs. 7. Roll it on the bread crumbs. 8. Transfer it into a clean plastic container. And 9. Set aside. Operating procedures. First, preheat 1 liter of oil on a deep fryer over 300 Fahrenheit. Second, place the rolled bread into a heat oil about 1 to 2 minutes until slightly golden brown. Third, remove all bread and drain it to 10 seconds. Fourth, transfer it into a clean bowl and last, ready to serve. Operational policies. First, employees must ensure the safety of the customer. Second, employees' professional appearances, a dress code must be observed. Third, customer complaints are to be handled properly with the utmost respect. Fourth, employees are expected to be observed proper approaches in dealing with the customers. Fifth, the establishment and all the employees are expected to maintain zero tolerance for harassment of all forms. Machinery and equipment. 1 deep fryer. Tools and utensils. 1 knife, 1 scissor, 2 tongs, 1 strainer, 2 big plastic container, 2 canister, 2 trays, 1 chopping board, 1 mixing bowl, 2 plastic storage, 1 rolling pin, 2 rectangular plastic plate, 2 pot holder, and 10 pieces of craft paper bag. Furnitures and pictures. 1 table, 1 food glass display, 2 chairs, and 1 food car. Office supplies. 1 calculator, 1 box of ballpen, 2 logbook, 1 record book, and 1 scissor. Legal aspect. First, LGU. A business permit from a local government unit or LGU is required for all business to operate. The permits should be displayed within the premises of the building for easy access to anybody or general public. As an additional permit, clearance as well as like real estate, retail, or sales are also necessary in order for the business to operate. Second, BIR. The Bureau of Internal Revenue requires the business to register to this agency for income tax verification and remittance purposes. Third, DTI, Department of Trade and Industry, is the main economic catalyst that enable innovative and competitive jobs. The researches are required in this proposed business for approval as part of the compliance. Financial aspect. In order for a business to start its operations, it needs funds to start business in amount of 150,000 pesos. To determine where the project is viable and profitable, 5 years will be projected. Financial statement will be prepared of how much the capital investment. The statement of financial position is another name of balance sheet. It determines the liquidity of the business, that reports the assets, liability, and equity of the business that easily be converted into cash. It measures the stability of the business. It is important for the owner and accounts to understand how to operate the balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow for planning and decision making. Income statement. It shows the summary of how the business incurs its revenue and expenses and profits or losses recognized over the period of time. Cash flow statement. It shows the inflow and outflow of the business and measures its liquidity and availability for cash. Business schedule. The Quick It's a Wrap will be open from Monday to Sunday at 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Our schedule of activities is organized and is reflected in the chart below. Developing the feasibility study in 4th week of August and 1st week of September. Further examination of the feasibility in 1st week of September. Accomplishment of the business plan in 1st week and 2nd week of September. Canvassing the materials needed in 3rd and 4th week of September. Preparing the required capital investment for the project in 4th week of September and 1st week of October. Securing the permits in 1st week and 2nd week of October. Purchasing tools and equipment in 3rd week and 4th week of October. Purchasing the product in 4th week of October and 1st week of November. And starting the business in 3rd and 4th week of the November. Budget summary. Cash in bank, 70,000 pesos. Petty cash pan, 3,141 pesos. Inventory. Rental or ticket, 6,000 pesos. Machineries and equipment, 1 deep fryer, 2,800 pesos. Tools and utensils, 1 knife, 115 pesos. 1 scissor, 115 pesos. 2 tongs, 70 pesos. 1 strainer, 135 pesos. 2 plastic container, 220 pesos. 2 canister, 70 pesos. 2 tray, 160 pesos. 1 chopping board, 195 pesos. 1 mixing bowl, 30 pesos. 2 plastic storage, 120 pesos. 1 rolling pin, 95 pesos. 3 rectangular plastic plate, 150 pesos. 2 pot holder, 300 pesos. 180 pack of craft paper bag, 10,800 pesos. 2 big storage bag, 600 pesos. In total of 13,175 pesos. Furniture and pictures. 1 table, 1,200 pesos. 2 chairs, 500 pesos. 1 food glass display, 2,800 pesos. 1 food cart, 5,500 pesos, in total of 10,000. Expenses. Salaries and labors, 39,184 pesos. Mandatory remittance, 1,200 pesos, in total of 40,384 pesos. Utilities. Electric bill, 2,500 pesos. Office supplies, 500 pesos. Water bill, 1,000 pesos. Sanitary supply, 500 pesos, in total of 4,500 pesos. The overall total of 150,000 pesos. This table shows the overview of the budget for the rental or ticket, equipment, tools and kitchen utensils, furniture and pictures, expenses, and utilities. It is important to have the budget summary so that the owner will be able to know how much the total capital required for the proposed project. Chapter 3. Result. Marketing objectives. To identify total objectives, demand, and supply of the business as well as the projected sales and shares. Brief description of the business. The business establishment offered services to assure that our services give customer satisfaction. Demand. Considering the increasing number of the people in Tagum City, the demand is increasing every year. Table 2 shows the historical demand of the year 2015 to 2019. Estimated customers are based on the 54% from the total population, which is the young adult with age 15 to 49. To get the average consumption, we get 0.5% each day from the estimated customer times 365 days to get the annual average. And for the total historical demand, we get 70% from the total average consumption. The table 3 shows the projected demand of the year 2020 to 2024. Each year has increased of 0.99% of the population. Estimated customers are based on the 54% from the total population, which is the young adult with the age 15 to 49. To get the average consumption, we get 0.5% each day from the estimated customer times 365 to get the annual average. And for the total historical demand, we get 70% from the total average consumption. Table 4 shows the historical supply of the year 2015 to 2019. Estimated customers are based from the 54% from the total population, which is the young adult with ages 15 to 49. To get the average consumption, we get 0.5% each day from the estimated customer times 365 to get the annual average. And from the total historical supply, we get 60% from the total average consumption. Table 5 shows the projected supply of the year 2020 to 2024. Each year has increased of 0.99% of the population. Estimated customers are based on a 54% of the total population, which is the young adult with age 15 to 49. To get the average consumption, we get 0.5% each day from the estimated customer times 365 days to get the annual average. And for the total historical demand, we get 60% from the total average consumption. Table 6 shows the projected market gap, which is computed by deducting the total demand from the total supply. This shows that there will be a big room for the business to thrive. The researcher concluded that the business has acquired 16.67% of the market gap based on the competition analysis here in Tagum City. Since that the business is accessible enough to meet our target market. Table 7 discusses the table 8. The projected sales are result based on the product price multiplied by 70% of the total projected demand that will be increased 0.99% each year. The table 8 discusses the price of our mango bread packet. It is affordable as we base on it from our supplier. Then, the costing of the product immediately adjusted based from the price of their ingredients. Starting year, the mango bread packet price is 10 pesos, and we come up with this according to our costing that will be 77.2% cost and 22.8 markup. The squash bread packet will be 74.2% cost and 25.8 markup in the price of 10 pesos. Each year, our product will be increased by 10% as the cost of our production is increasing. Table 9 shows that the machinery and equipment, tools and kitchen utensils, and furniture and fixtures cost above will depreciate its value over its estimated useful life. Table 10, projected balance sheet. Table 10 shows that the financial condition of the business as of the given date. Table 11, cost of sales. Table 11 shows that the cost of sales of mango and squash bread packet, which is based from the overall total cost of production, which are the ingredients, a labor cost of cook, craft bag, and the consumption bill of the electric dip fryer. Each year has an increase of 10% on the unit price as a cost of production is increasing. Table 12, projected income statement. Table 12 shows that there is increasing in year 2020 to 2024 because of the unpredictable inflation rate, office supplies, communication. Table 13, labor cost. Table 13 shows the labor cost. It is payroll which is given by the business owner to the employees for their services with the salary wage multiplied by 26 working days times 12 months to get the annual amount. The salary of the cook and the assistant cook is already put in the production and the product costing as a part of production cost. The business is complying the minimum wages as part by the Department of Labor and Employment. Table 14 shows the result of the projected cash flow that Quick It's a Wrap is feasible and can be operated over succeeding years. Table 15, the statement of changes in owner's equity shows that in 2020 to 2024, the net income is increasing and can compete with the other competitors in Tagum City.
Chapter 4, Analysis and Discussion. Analysis. This chapter presents the data and a discussion of the findings, the results of the conducted survey and interview of the existing business with the same product served as the target market. For the supply, the proponent interviewed some businesses that are possible to be the competitors in order to know the population in Tagum City and the population by ages. We got the information from PSA, Philippine Statistic Authority. While to determine the unsatisfied demand, we get the average percentage of demand and supply. After that, the average percentage of demand less the average percentage of supply resulted to be the unsatisfied demand. The following to the analysis that the unsatisfied demand, it means that the business is feasible and can pursue to exist. And reverse, having the unsatisfied supply, it means the business is not feasible. Financial assumption. The proposed business is assumed to start at year of 2020. Second, transaction, there shall be 365 working days annually. Third, there is anticipated 0.99% increase in inflation rate every year in demand. 4, there are 10% increase in the year 2021 up to 2024 as expenses are increasing. 5th, the beginning capital of the owner is 75,000 peso plus another 75,000 peso loan for the overall of 150,000 peso. 6th, there shall be 247,104 peso expanded for annual salaries for 2 employees and can pursue due to incurred losses. 7th, the depreciation of equipment will be divided through 5 years.
Discussion. The proponent gathered all the details from the prospect competitors and prospect customer through surveys and interviews to make its own financial statements, income statement, balance sheet, cash flows, changes in the owner's equity, and financial ratios. The sustainability of the business quick ratio result indicates that the said business meet its current financial obligations with the available quick fund. Ratio is an indicator of business or company's short-term liquidity position and measures a company's ability to meet its short-term obligations. In current ratio, it indicates the business can pay debts due within 1 year out of the current assets. The business has enough cash to be able to pay its debt. Current assets are 2.27 times the value of the liabilities. Gross income margin shows the result of cost of sales over sales. The business has 76 cents left over to cover basic operating costs and profit. Conclusion. Based on the study conducted, it has been conducted that establishing Quick It's a Wrap is effective and feasible with the high demand of mango and squash. Bread packet by using the market strategies and low prices and product. Good customer relationship can keep them patronizing the products. The study has a trending tables to show the flow of the business where it can forecast the operation through the historical and projected demand and supply, product costing, projected sales, net income, balance sheet, and financial ratios. Recommendation. The proposed quick interrupt is feasible and visible as shown in Recommendation. The proposed quick interrupt is feasible and visible as shown in its projected income statement, cash flow statement, and balance sheet that reflect the sustainability of the business. And the said establishment is compliant to the legal requirements imposed by the community, local government units, and other agencies as deemed necessary in the sustainable operation of the business.
And that would be all. Thank you.